for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another rip-roaring sports show. This is your host, Don Figurelli, the Don of Sports Show, and I am brought to you by my great friends, and yes, they are my great friends, and sponsors also. J.D. Muggs Still and Grill with 33 great beers in Addison, Illinois, and also the home of the He-Man Burger. Man, you got to get in there and try that He-Man. Ozzy's, the world's best subs at Wolf and Grand. Terrific sandwiches every day. You can do a lot of things in there, cashier checks and different things like that. You can also buy some refreshments in there. Auto Advantage of Addison at 865 Lake Street in Addison on Lake Street. Anything for your car. Wow, they can do a terrific job. Let me tell you that. I'm in there almost every other week with my car. No, not really. But I mean, when I need something, I'm in there a lot, and they do a great job. Auto Advantage of Addison. And Wayne H. O'Brien. The H stands for houses and hockey. Yeah, he loves both. He's a real estate man. He can buy or sell your property. He'll take a picture of your house from the air. Wayne H. O'Brien, a great realtor out in the western suburbs. He'll buy and sell your house. He'll give you some information on how to buy a home or any investment property. And Primerica Investments. Yes, you want to make some money? My nephew, Mike Figurelli, will tell you how to do it. Primerica Investments. We'll give them a call a little later on, but they'll have an ad for you a little later with a phone number if you want to make some money. Primerica Investments. And the golf courses of the Forest Preserve District of DuPage County. Wow, 3 great courses. Green Meadows, Maple Meadows, and Oak Meadows. You want to play a little golf, the courses are in great shape right now. Get in there, get out there, play some golf at reasonable prices. The golf courses of the Forest Preserve District of DuPage County. And, well, we got a big lineup for you. The Williams are going to call us, Bob and Joanne up there in Fox River Grove. I always like to say Fox Lake Grove, but no, Don, it's Fox River Grove out there in the northern suburbs. Jack Ryan will probably call. The DuPage Hounds will call. Maybe Tony Riboletti, Wayne O'Brien, and Jeff Welsma. Boy, what a power-pack show. All right, who's on the line right now, John?
Joanne.
Huh?
Joanne.
Oh, Joanne. Hello, Joanne.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Don. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I always say Fox Grove Lake. No, Fox River Grove.
Fox River Grove.
Sorry, Joe, but I always get it mixed up. But it's
I know, but you find your way here once in a while.
Yeah, I sure do. And it's a terrific place. And Joanne, your home is beautiful.
Thanks.
You and you and Bob, I could tell, do a lot of work on it because it's in nice shape and a beautiful place out there. It's not that far out, though. You know, it's only, 25 miles from Addison, maybe?
I think so. It took, about a 40-minute ride, maybe.
Yeah, and so you guys are enjoying your retirement, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, he's just walking in the door. I thought he wasn't going to be here when I called. But...
Well, we'll get him on, too. But first, I've got a couple of things for you, Joe, all right? Seeing that you kind of like sports, and then I'm going to give you a trivia question, and if you can answer it, you're going to win a Don of Sports T-shirt.
Oh, man. Okay, and I know exactly where I'll wear it. Okay.
All right. Now, here, first of all, Joe, I'm going to do a survey with you and with everyone who calls in, just so I kind of get a read on what people like and don't like, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you hear me like to talk about, and all I need is a yes, a no, or a somewhat. You know what I mean? You may say, well, somewhat, I do listen, okay? Now, when I talk about the Cubs, do you like it, yes, no, or somewhat?
Yes.
Okay. How about the Sox?
So-so.
Okay. How about the Bears?
No, I'm not a football fan.
Okay, so that's somewhat, or is that a no? Or
no, I just don't. Only if they're in the playoffs or something.
All right, so I'll put somewhat. Okay. All right. How about Blackhawks?
No, not really.
No? Okay. No. How about the Bulls, Chicago Bulls?
Sometimes.
Basketball?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so that's good. That's maybe a yes. All right. How about college football?
Oh, no.
Okay. How about college basketball?
No.
Okay. How about high school sports of any kind, high school sports?
Not really.
Okay. How about bowling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay. And a couple more. Golf. How about when I talk about golf?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
and how about how about auto racing?
Well, I used to when my son was involved in it, but not anymore.
Okay, so I'll put somewhat.
Okay.
Because, it's amazing how many people like auto racing, Joanne.
I know, it is.
I mean, when your son was involved, was he...
he was involved with the NHRA.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Did you go to some meets or...
Yeah, went to Joliet.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's exciting, really.
Yeah, for one time, but I'm not that big into it.
Well, I know, it's true, but people go every month or whatever.
It was packed.
Yeah, it's packed. Everyone should go to one of those races in their life, I think. You know what I mean? Just to hear the roar of the cars and to watch it once, like Indianapolis 500. I know it's a little boring to me after an hour of going around in a circle,
Yeah, right.
Right?
It gets old after a while.
Yeah, come on, let's get this thing over with. But maybe N8 National Hot Rod. Well, that in a way that's a good. That's just a short race, right? It's just a hot rod, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, 10 seconds it's over or something. I mean, in the race, right? Yeah, it's not like going around and around and around.
Oh no.
That's something. Well, Joe, listen now. Here's your trivia question, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
Don't get mad if you don't know the answer, all right?
Okay, but I want the T-shirt.
The what?
I want the T-shirt.
Yeah, right. And by the way, while I've got you on the line, Joe, if someone listening, how to get the show on your computer, you go to www.windycityhometown.com. All right, that'll get you to the site, and then it'll say they'll have different things. They've got John DeVita's show, old time music and stuff. It's a nice website, and you go to Don of Sports and you click, I think, either home or programs, and then you'll get it. You'll hear the show 24/7. 3 o'clock in the morning. If you can't sleep, you can.
Okay.
So tell your sons that all they have to do in a day or they can go to it any time, but it'll take a while for this show to get on. A couple of days maybe. They by the time they edit. But on that website are shows that I've done previous, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they could click to it and listen, talk about sports and that. Okay, now, here's a trivia question for you. And, let's see, how can I really trick you into this? First of all, he played on the Chicago Cubs, okay? Played for the Chicago Cubs.
Okay.
He was a third baseman.
All right.
And he recently... Well, he had diabetes pretty bad, and he lost one leg, and he wore number 10. Who am I talking about?
You are talking about the second love of my life, Ron Santo.
Oh, well, ring that bell, Johnny.
He had a fabulous sense of humor.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, before I let you go, I'm going to let you go, and... Johnny, you'll get to Johnny. He'll get your address, and we can send it to you or whatever.
Okay.
But let me talk to Bob for a minute.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. I got to find him. He went. Wait, hold on.
All right.
Hold on a minute.
Sounds like Inner Sanctum.
Yeah. This is the Williams family up there in Fox River Grove, right, Bob?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Bob Williams up in Fox River Grove. How you doing, Bob?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Not bad, Bobby. I'm going to tease you a little bit or make you jealous, maybe. But I got out and played some golf yesterday, Bob.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me jealous.
Yeah. I know. In your heyday, a day like today, you'd be out golfing with some customers or somebody at some of your friends, I'm sure, Bob.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you used to play a lot of golf. Well, did you start in? You told me you lived in Colorado and then down to Kansas City. But where did you play most of your? Up here? Where did you play most of your golf?
Up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What course did you go to? A country club or local courses?
No, just a whole bunch of local courses, Don.
Yeah. And hey, folks listening, Bob's a pretty good golfer there. I'm not sure if you were about a 7 or 8 or 6 handicap. Were you in that range, Bob?
Yeah, I was right there.
Yeah. What that means?
About the best I was ever, around 5.
Oh boy, that's pretty good, folks. Because what that means is, they go by par, which is 72. I think if I'm wrong on it, let me know. Bob. Par is 72. So if a guy tells you he's a 5 or 6 handicap, you just add that to the 72, and that gives you about his average score. Am I right on that?
Yeah, somewhere around 77, 78.
Yeah, see that, folks? So, in other words, they go by par. If you could shoot 72, take 72 strokes, that's par. But if you take 5 more strokes, then you're shooting 78. So when you hear a guy say that his handicap is 5 or 6 or 7, that guy's a pretty good golfer. Because well, what's the percentage? How many golfers, Bob, that break 100?
Well, I was reading a statistic not too long ago. It said, now this counts everybody that plays golf, women and the whole bit. Mm-hmm. Less than about 1% break 100.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you figure, 5 million golfers, 1% is 50,000 only out of 5 million,
Yeah, right.
Well, but you got to get out, Bobby. If you get a chance, go out there and knock the ball around. And thanks a lot for being on the show, Bob.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I was on the show. Hey, listen, by the way, before you go, remember I was telling you about that big golf course up there in Bolton, Massachusetts?
Oh, yeah. You said it was like you could play to 8,000 yards or something?
Yeah, I found that dish that I was telling you about, and I'm going to bring it over and show it to you.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Par was 77.
I really do. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's got to be some course up there. The next time I see you, bring it, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it and show it to you.
All right. Thanks for the call, Bob.
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
All right. All right, folks, that was, well, let's see, Johnny, you want to break? Because is there any calls coming in? Because we got the one line only, so we're all right with that? Yep. Okay. All right. Let's get to the Sox, all right? And until we get a few more calls. Let me ask you guys out there what you think of that tirade by Hawk Harrelson when the umpire called threw the pitcher out because the guy he thought he threw at him, and Harrelson went crazy almost, and the ump shouldn't even be in the game and so on. But I just think he went a little too far because I like Hawk Harrelson a lot. I like his little things that he says, like a duck snort when the guy gets a hit, and come on, boy, keep it up, boys. No, don't stop now, boys. I like what he does. A real nice guy, but he probably, if he thought of it, he wouldn't have jumped on that umpire that much, because the ump's doing the job, and he might make a mistake once in a while, but to berate him like he did on the air like that was, I think he just went a little too far. He said he was sorry, and he said he probably won't do that again, but he couldn't guarantee it. But I can't blame him for getting excited. Who thought of that? Who would have thunk it at this point in time? The White Sox in the Central Division, they won 31 and only lost 24. They're in first place. Man, oh man! When we were discussing it a couple months ago, how the Sox going to be, how the Cubs, everybody that I talked to. Oh, the Sox are in bad shape this year. They're lucky if they break a 500 ball club. But here they are, 31 and 24, and just playing great baseball. So we hope they can stay there. They don't even have to stay in first place, even if they're around, second or third. Come September, then they get hot. Maybe a game out, 2 games out, 3 games. Because the law of averages, things are going to even out. And psychologically, you can get hot in September when it really counts, and then they can go in first place. Now, if they're in first place now, and stay in first place, you only got one way to go, and down, that's down. But, if they're winning, they're winning, But even if they do drop a few, it's no big deal. Even if they're in second or third place, that's no big deal. But on the other side of the ledger, let me just give you in the American League East right now, folks. Baltimore 31 and 24, a little bit of a surprise there. New York and Boston, you're usually 1 and 2, but New York is in third with a 30 and 24 record, so they're right there though, or only a half a game out. Boston is usually up there, but then they're struggling. 28 and 27, and they're 3 games out, though that's not much at this time of the year. And out west, Texas Rangers, they're a good team. They were in the World Series last year, so they're still in first place with 32 and 23 record, and the Dodgers are 4 behind. So Texas looks like pretty good. They probably hold up in that division. And then over in the National League, Cincinnati in the Central is leading 30. Wins, 24 losses only. Pittsburgh right behind them, just 2 games out. The Cardinals, 28-28, 3 games out. Houston, 6.5, and then Milwaukee, 6.5, and poor Cubs, 19 and 36, 11.5 games. But who knows? Maybe they'll turn it around. But it takes more than just a new CEO or a new president of the team to turn it around quick. Going to take some time, but who knows? The Cubs fans are patient anyway. They'll just wait the next year. And in the East, that's a surprise. Washington. You have the Washington Nationals in first place, 31 and 22. Right behind them is Miami. I think that's Ozzie Guillen's team now. They're 31 and 24. The Mets 31-25, Atlanta 30-25, and Philadelphia. That's a surprise. They're only 28 and 29, 5 games back. And out west, the Dodgers lead. Well, they lead by 4 games over the Giants. Dodgers are 35 and 21. The Giants in second place, 4 games out. Arizona Diamondbacks. My friends out in Arizona, Tony and Ginny Tangora. I kid them. Hey, your Diamondbacks doing? No, we like the Cubs. Because they're Chicagoans, so they like the Cubs and probably the White Sox too. So Arizona is at 30 and 25, only 2 games out. Philadelphia 28-29. 5 games out, and now west, like I say, the Dodgers, San Francisco, Arizona, Colorado, 26-31, 10.5 out, and Padres, San Diego Padres, 19 and 37, 16 games out. All right, that's enough for Major League Baseball right now, and we're waiting for a call to come in. We got someone on the line, John? Okay, we'll take a fast break, and we'll be right back. I'd like you to go over to Addison Advantage of Addison, a car care center. Why? Because they have a free inspection for your brakes, your exhaust, your struts, your shaft, ball joints, radiators, water pumps, timing belts, tires, wheel bearing. You realize that there are that many things that would be done on a car?
Hey, that's all called preventive maintenance, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, it's absolutely right.
You can't be too safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get in there but if you do need some things, there's a $20 bonus voucher for any service over $250, which that save you $20, and a $5 bonus voucher. I keep saying voucher, $5 off any service over $30. That'd be easy to do. An oil change would be that. You'd get $5 off. They're located at 885 Lake Street in Addison. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. On Saturday from 8 to 3, give Dominic or Leon a call at 630-543-1397. All right, that's Auto Advantage of Addison, Car Care Center, great guys. They have best warranty around and the longest warranty around. Brakes are $70 off on a brake job with a 4-wheel lifetime warranty. Can you imagine that? And a 1-year warranty on all labor that they do. All work comes with a warranty. So if you need your oil change, you need transmission, you need flush, or front end work, fuel pumps, whatever you could think of on your car, go over to Addison Advantage of Addison at 885 Lake Street in Addison. Call Dominic or Leon, 630-543-1397.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show, the Dawn of Sports here. And on the line with me now is Jeff Cornell from Raymond James. Hello, Jeff.
Good morning to everyone, and thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely, Jeff. The Regional Vice President of Raymond James, the Chicago region. Is that right, Jeff?
Yes, sir. We're in the flagship office here in Chicago, 22 years in the industry, but let's try to keep that a secret. It makes me feel old.
Yeah. Oh, you're in good shape, though, Jeff. You're probably in your late 30s only, I'm sure, maybe early 30s.
It sounds like somebody found the envelope inside the desk drawer.
Well, listen, Jeff, a little background on yourself. I know you're a pretty good-sized guy. Played a little pro football. What college? Well, first of all, what high school, Jeff? And bring us up to today, and then we'll talk about the Hounds.
Thank you. So, I'm originally a native Buffalonian of upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to high school in that area. Was an all-state football player. Played my collegiate years at Clarion University of Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah, and this goes back to so long ago. I think my head coach was Christopher Columbus.
Or Newt Rockne. Is that right? Did you play a little fullback, did you? I thought you told me you played a little fullback, too.
No, in fact, that was the enemy. In fact, fullback was the man who took me out because I broke my leg, but I did have a sniff with the New Orleans Saints, and very proud of them for winning the Super Bowl the other year.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yes, the fullback was the enemy. That was the man that was trying to break my skinny leg, and he accomplished his mission.
Well, we'll have to speak to that guy. But Jeff, now you're involved with the DuPage Hounds. I understand they're not bad. It's a college. Tell the folks exactly, where you get the players for this fine team.
Yeah, so that's where my heart lies. Baseball is my true passion. Football was my byproduct because of my size. But in fact, there's a huge amount of enthusiasm from some of these players, and I'll outline that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
With regards to what we're talking about, these are a bunch of young kids, best of breed, regionally and nationally, and these are kids with raw talent. From my perspective, watching these kids play, the effort is unanimous across the board, and the beauty of it is that the real superstars, combined with that effort, they're going to stand out. And for fans, that's a thrill ride to be able to see the kids that really have the tools and the desire to potentially grab what is probably every boy's little dream to play in the bigs.
Oh, sure. And
we're 2-2 as a team. I'm proud, along with my company, Raymond James, to sponsor these kids, not just from the standpoint of, let's go have a good time at the ballpark, but we've all seen numerous headlines of athletes that haven't handled their financial affairs, and the question is, why is this the case? Most recently, we saw it with Red Sox pitcher Curt Schilling, and down the list all the way to Johnny Unitas in football. There's a role here for us to play as educators and a resource to the team and their families to be able to talk about some of the fundamentals, not just of baseball, but of finance. They're both similarly competitive, and let's face facts, whether it's baseball or finance, we've found here at Raymond James that even the smallest adjustments can make major improvements. It just needs to be discussed and educated, and we're proud here. I'm proud as a representative of Raymond James to do that with these terrific young kids because they're working on their craft, and us as a sponsor in this relationship seems to be just a good strategic fit.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell the folks, Jeff, where the games are played and how they can get in touch with the Hounds.
So, fantastic facility. Benedictine University is right in the heart of DuPage County, thus DuPage Hounds. A stadium that was built with pride and well-thought-out architecture because it's going to take a big poke to get it over the ballpark. It's economically right in the wheelhouse because it's very family-geared. It's not priced to the point of corporate only, if you can understand. Now, speaking of this for a minute, Benedictine, the mayor, the village of Lisle has been extremely generous and have embraced the idea that the Hounds are a destination for families. When I saw the facility, met the players, my eyes lit up because this is super convenient for people to get over, watch some high-powered baseball players with a heck of a good coach, Sean, and they put the product out on the field. This is the first season. And as far as I'm concerned, for anybody in the western, southwestern area, this is an area that will show up at the ballpark, great seats, great food, and it's a lively crowd. It has been over the weekend. We're 2-2 thus far, and I suspect that the best is yet to come.
All right, Jeff. And that is, let me just give this to the folks out there, www.DuPageHounds.com. Is that right, Jeff?
Yes, and it's good to point that out because with everyone now previewing things to do and things to buy online, the website is a very complete entity and shows the schedule, shows the players, and also has a little biography on some of these players that, boy, there's some bright futures for a few of them.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's great. And then do a little in-between innings kind of entertainment, Jeff, a little bit. Not big stuff, but maybe a mascot roaming the stands, so to speak.
I'd be careful with this one because they've got a mascot named Paige who dresses up as a hound, and
yeah.
It's interesting because to the kids, he's all, fun and games, and if that dog took a look at me, I thought he was going to bite me.
Is that right? What little what is he, a Doberman, dressed as a Doberman there? No.
I would say they ought to just retitle him a wolf in hound's clothing. I was out on the mound. I got to throw the first pitch out on Sunday, and I still have the ice pack on my shoulder, by the way. But that dog chased me off the field, but he's super fan friendly. They do have the kids, the availability for them to run around the bases. I brought my family over this past weekend. There's a fan deck that has, weight service to it. And the only thing that's missing at this point, I think, are, free bags of money.
Right. Jeff, are you allowed, not allowed, I guess, but do you have a package, a season ticket package, or is it pay at the door, so to speak? You want to discuss that, or you want to leave that for the website?
Well, I think listen, we're in a position where if something is attractive, and I'm not just talking about the Hounds, whether it's a person or a product or a service, the greatest ideas in the world don't get any traction unless somebody climbs a tree and speaks about them, right?
That's right. That's right.
So they've got a myriad of different planned programs. Much of this can be viewed on the website, but I got to tell you, when I was at the ballpark this weekend, there was a lot of people just showing up. I purposely mingled through the crowd just to hear people's feedback.
Sure.
There was step up to the gate, buy a ticket. It's very fan-friendly, and the product becomes very attractive. These fans were lively, interactive, and everyone from the announcer to the ball players themselves were interacting nicely with the fans, and I hope that continues.
Well, I'm sure it will, Jeff. Keep up the good work, my friend, and you're doing a terrific job by Raymond James sponsoring the team. So we wish you the best of luck. And you could use this station anytime you want the players to call. That's fine, Jeff. But this Donna Sports Show is open to you at any time.
Please, we appreciate that, and I want to encourage you, Don, and all the fans to support the team, support the sponsors. There's a tremendous amount of information regarding the area Lisle, the team, and obviously the sponsors in the program. And we're proud to get that in the hands of everyone who takes the time to get themselves and their family over to the ballpark. Go Hounds! you'll see me out there. I'm not the smallest guy out in the stands.
Right. Jeff, thanks an awful lot. I really appreciate it, Jeff.
Indeed. Make it a great day.
All right, thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye now. It was Jeff Cornell, the Regional Vice President of Raymond James and title sponsor of the DuPage Hounds. Great team so far. Not bad. 2-2. Donald Ortel said they probably could almost be 3-1. But it's college players that give their all. So if you get a chance, get out to Benedictine University at 8. Well, here's their phone number in case you want to get some season tickets or just show up and watch a couple of games. 815-704-3839. All right, we'll take a fast break and we'll be right back. All right, Johnny. Johnny, what?
Y'all ready for this?
Hey folks, if you get a chance, get over to J.D. Muggs Bar and Grill, located at 437 North Addison Road in Addison, Illinois. 33 different kinds of beer. Can you imagine that? It's the home of the He-Man Burger, and baby, that is a He-Man Burger. Wait till you see the size of that burger. Chicken Caesar salad, which is one of my favorites. It's a friendly atmosphere. There's karaoke on Wednesday night and a great DJ on Fridays. Call Dean at 630-833-2570.
My name's Tom Sims. I'm the owner of Foxbowl. We are Foxbowl Training Center and Pro Shop. We set ourselves apart because we emphasize instructions. We have a full-time bowling instructor, Greg Zika. We have instant replay, videotape each bowler. Another program that we have is our Youth Bowling, USA Bowling. It's an 8-week program, after school type of thing. It's 8 weeks for $88 with instructions, and every child gets a free bowling ball, a $75 value. And thank you from Foxbowl.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is Wayne H. O'Brien. The H stands for Hockey and Houses. He loves to play hockey, and he's a real estate man out there in the Western. Wayne, how you doing? Wayne.
Just fine.
Oh, good, buddy. Good to hear your voice. Listen, if you get a chance, Wayne, I was just talking to Jeff Cornell. He's a title sponsor for DuPage Hounds, and maybe if your son and your grandson want to watch a good ball game, it's played at Benedictine University in Lisle. That's not too far from where you are, I don't think, is it? You're out there in Montgomery.
Yeah, just east of Naperville.
Yeah, if you get a chance, go watch a couple of those games. They're college kids that are still in college, but they're trying to make a name for themselves. So maybe they could move up into the majors. They're called the DuPage Hound. But Wayne, hey, how about the Kings? Huh? 3-0 already? Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's really rare that. In the quarterfinals and semifinals, it happens a lot, but it's really rare in the Stanley Cup Finals to win 4 games in a row.
Yeah. I wonder how often that's happened. If they shut out, one more game and it's over. Well, actually, let's see. They're playing tonight, really, at L.A. And you usually win on home ice. That could end it for him, I'm surprised. I wonder how many teams have gone 4-0 in hockey. I bet you not many, right, Wayne?
No, not many. And the like I said last time I talked to you, that the home advantage is less than 50% this year.
Yeah. So the Islanders. No, not the Devils. I mean, they could win one out there, but they might not. To travel all the way out to the West Coast, and they figure, wow, they're 3 games down. How much effort can you put into it? But I mean, I'm sure they're going to try to win. It'll
be a super game again. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, listen, Wayne, I got a survey here for you. I want you to see if you don't mind doing it, but I got to ask you a couple of questions. All right? It's a survey on sports, and because I'm trying to get a handle on what people like and dislike. All right? So I'm going to ask you, and all I need is a yes, a no, or somewhat. On the question. Okay. Do you like when I talk about the Cubs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a yes. How about Sox?
Okay.
Okay. How about the Bears?
Yes.
Okay. How about, well, of course, Blackhawks. Yeah, well, although you're a Boston Bruins fan, but you like when I talk about the Blackhawks, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
How about the Bulls?
The Bulls, okay, but I'm not really into the current.
Yeah, okay, so that's a somewhat. You're somewhat interested. Okay, good.
Somewhat.
All right. And then how about college football?
College football, I've watched some.
Okay,
but,
so somewhat.
Yeah.
All right. How about college basketball?
Not too much.
Somewhat. Okay.
Yeah, somewhat.
All right. Somewhat. How about when I talk about local high school sports? Do you like it? Do you don't, or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a yes. How about bowling? How about
bowling? Somewhat.
Somewhat. All right. How about golf?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. And one more for you. How about auto racing?
Auto racing, yeah.
Somewhat or
somewhat.
Yeah. All right.
Somewhat.
Hey, that's good. I'm just getting a handle on what I could talk about most of the time. So it's good to know that. How's the junior? How's the grandson doing? Is he finished with hockey, or you got him in baseball now, or where are you at with the little guy?
He's playing baseball now. His hockey isn't again until July.
Oh, all right. So getting a little reprieve there for a little while. Yeah, that's good in a way. Give him a little break, so you don't get burned out,
Down on sports.
Oh, right?
Yeah, he's playing baseball three days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
Probably hitting a home run every time he gets up.
No, but he is able to get on base.
Yeah. All right, Wade. Keep me informed, will you, buddy? And we'll talk to you a little later.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Wayne H. O'Brien, a great real estate man out there. We got someone else on the line, Johnny?
We will have in just a minute.
You want me to take a fast break? Or all right. All right, well, folks, we'll take a fast break, and we'll be with you soon. Hi, everybody. The Donna Sports here. Hey, you guys, it's time to get out and golf. The DuPage County Forest Preserve courses are open. Maple Meadows at 272 Addison Road in Wooddale. It's a links-type course that is in great shape and no trees to hit. That's what a links-type course is, not many trees. Oak Meadows at 900 North Wooddale Road in Addison is a traditional course with trees, beautiful flowers, and not many sand traps. And the price is reasonable. And get this, it has the longest bar in DuPage County for the 19th hole. And Green Meadows on 63rd and Westmont, a shorter course that is in great shape also. All of these courses are waiting for you at reasonable prices. Call Oak Meadows at 630-595. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is NASCAR Jeff. From the western suburbs, fellow who drove stock cars and involved in a lot of things with auto racing. Loves to talk about it, and is a real handy guy too. If you need anything done in your home, he's the house wizard. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, Don. How are you?
All right, buddy. How about that Indy, huh?
I liked Indy for a change.
Yeah, a nice Italian boy won that, huh?
Dario, yeah. Ashley Judd is pretty happy. I mean, she's pretty a rich woman by now. She probably spent all his money.
Yeah. Do you know Franchitti? But he's not really Italian, I don't think. He's got like an English or a Scottish accent, you know.
Oh, yeah, I know. But he is Italian, actually.
Yeah.
He's a good driver. Chip Ganassi has got a couple of drivers there, and it was 1-2. I mean, it was very. I liked Indy for a change. First time in a long time I could actually say the Indy 500 lived up to its billing.
Yeah. Now, is Chip Ganassi, is he a Chicago guy or Illinois guy?
That's a good question. That'd be a trivia question. I have no idea.
I think he is.
Well, he's like Roger Penske. The two of them go back and forth with a lot of that. The two of them are known as big, the kings of IndyCar racing. And not only does Chip Ganassi have a IndyCar team, a couple of them, he's got the NASCAR one too. I mean, Juan Pablo Montoya is one. Jamie McMurray is another one. So I mean, they actually. He's involved in a lot of it. And then you got the Le Mans races that they get involved in. So the two of them are going back and forth it's like the Hadfield and McCoys.
Yeah. Well, in that business, Jeff, do they make, well, sure they make a lot of money. I mean, you know what I mean? Is it like a manufacturing business where you make a product, you sell it, you make a product? With the auto racing, do those guys in it to make a lot of money per se?
Well, you don't make a lot of money in it if you're a driver until you get really established, and then things fall into place for you. But I want to say probably 50 drivers put in for a race, only 43 get the race. And then half of those, if they're lucky, are getting a sponsorship and the money and the means to further their career. That's the problem. There's 4 teams that kind of hog it all. You got Hendrick Motorsports, Penske Racing, Jack Roush Racing, and Joe Gibbs Racing, and they each field 3 or 4 cars in there. So that's like half, at the field, and you might have some other ones like Chip Ganassi's got a couple, but they're further down. And then you got Tony Stewart's got a couple. He's into it. He's got him and Ryan, but Tony's racer owner. So this is the old days actually, but he's responsible getting sponsorship. The difference is the sponsors pay for most of your stuff, most of your product, most of the all the equipment. And all the guys that work on it and things like that, they're the ones that support. If you, for instance, UPS, you pull UPS out of there, and you're looking at next to nothing. You may go from 3 cars down to 1 because there's no sponsorship. And feed the beast, which I call the money aspect of it, it's extremely expensive to even enter a car, and then have somebody drive it. And you'll find out if you watch, like for instance, Indy cars and NASCAR, a lot of these guys, they'll do they're one-owner drivers. They'll run a couple of laps or maybe 10 or 20, and they'll shut it off, bring it in the garage, and call it a day because they're too afraid that they're going to bang up their only car, and it's very expensive to put one back on the track again,
Well, now here, as an example, a driver into Indy 500, let's say he comes in 10th place, let's just say, okay? Does he get a paycheck for that, or?
Well, yeah, they all get paychecks.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, and the same thing with NASCAR. You get the guys that kind of start and drive, and then they shut it off, and it's the last from 43 to I want to say the last maybe 5 or 6 people will drive a couple of laps and then do what I was talking about, put it away. But they're guaranteed money.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're guaranteed money to the last place thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how the percentage works out as far as driver. If somebody wins a race, how much they get.
Yeah,
how they split it up. That's one of those private things,
Oh, is that right?
I'm still working on getting that, because I'm kind of curious too. But I know that the bulk of the pay that runs the equipment and runs the trucks and brings the people and the pit crews to it are basically paid by these big sponsors like M&M's. And that's why it's crucial that these drivers behave themselves and not do a Kurt Busch.
Yeah. I know what I was going to ask you.
He's a good race car driver, but he's shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah, right. But I know what I was going to ask you. And the Indy 500, okay, they were coming around maybe almost the last turn or so, and the guy who was in second place, Isaki or something, right? He went to pass. Who?
I know what you're talking about. You were talking Sato.
Yeah, right.
These guys. Sato made a wrong move.
They said Franchitti didn't give him enough space or something, or he didn't give him enough room or something to pass him. But that don't make sense. Why would you let the guy pass you to win the race, right?
No, he made a stupid move. Bad timing. He he's blocking. If you watch that race, everybody in the lead's going to block.
Right.
But the sad thing is Sato didn't play it right. He probably could have passed him further down in the other corner.
Yeah,
he goofed up, and driver error on that.
All right.
It was a dumb move.
Yeah, right. All right, Jeff. Listen, Jeff, I'm going to let you go here in a minute, but I got a survey that I'm running. All right, you don't mind taking it with you? It's kind of simple. All right. I'm just trying to get a feel on what listeners like to hear me talk about, okay?
Okay.
So all I need from you is a yes, a no, or a maybe, or somewhat, okay? And I'll read the sport. When I talk about the Cubs, is that yes, no, or somewhat?
Well, as much as I hate to say it, yes. I like talking about them, but I don't think they're going anywhere.
All right. How about Sox?
Sox, yes, definitely.
Okay. How about Bears?
Yeah.
All right. How about Blackhawks?
Yeah.
All right. How about the Bulls?
Yeah. Well, yeah. When the season starts.
Yeah. So maybe that's a somewhat, huh?
Well, it's all seasonal. I don't think we should be talking about Bears until like August or something.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I just touch on. You're right there. I try to keep
what's baseball going on.
Right. You're right. Okay. How about college football?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, good. How about college basketball?
Well, I'm not really a basketball fan per se, but yeah,
somewhat.
Everybody.
That's a somewhat, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
All right. How about local high school sports?
Sure.
Okay, good. How about bowling?
Well, yeah.
Because I got a bowling team that I'm on. But you don't mind when
I think they would disown you if you did that.
Yeah, when we tell you what we did, you don't mind that. How about golf, Jeff?
Sure.
Okay, good. And, of course, the last one, which has got to be a yes, is auto racing.
Well, I'll just leave it to the fans there. If they want, I kind of tend to like to talk somewhat about the local tracks, the Grundy County Speedways and the Yulianas.
All right, I'll put auto racing.
People on the auto racing there, go see, because that's where all these guys, the big names, started from, was the little guys. So don't ever forget that.
All right, I'll try to remember that. Jeff, thanks an awful lot, buddy.
All right, see you later, Doc.
You have a good day, all right?
You too.
All right, take care. All right,
Sox.
Yeah, right. Take a fast break, and we'll be right back. All right, Johnny.
Primerica is one of the largest financial services marketing organizations in the nation, with approximately 95,000 licensed independent representatives. Primerica is an industry leader in financial services. I'm Mike Figarelli, an independent representative and senior vice president in the Bensonville area, and the company's goal is to help ordinary families prepare for their financial futures. We've shown many local families how to do just that, and we are prepared to grow locally by providing people with financial solutions as well as a great business opportunity. As an independent representative with Primerica, you can build a business of your own, part-time or full-time. To learn more about the Primerica business opportunity, call me, Mike Figarelli, at 630-860-0033. Again, that's 630-860-0033.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Donna Sports here on the Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network, www.windycityhometown.com. As you're listening to this, tell your friends to go to that site, www.windycityhometown.com, and listen. They can give me a call, too, if they'd like, 630-530-7061. And I guess I could give you Johnny's phone number if you want to get on the air, if you can't reach me. Is that okay, Johnny, to give him that number? Okay. As you're listening, you say, hey, I might not, whatever, you can't get through to me or so. What? Here's an alternate number, too, 708-453-5114. Is that right, Johnny? All right, yeah, 708-453-5114. As you're listening on your computer to the show, and something might strike your fancy, you say, hey, I know a little bit about that, or I'd like to talk to Don, or give me a call at that number there, 708-453-5114, or 630-530-7061, and we'll get you on the air. You got a question for Jack, or any of the guys who are on the show with me, we'd be glad to talk to you. All right, and on the line with me now is the famous Jack Ryan. Hello, Jack.
Famous and infamous.
Yeah, Jack, we got a rip-roaring show going. We got a lot of calls coming in and having a lot of fun here. The fellow from Raymond James, who's a title sponsor for a local college baseball team called the DuPage Hounds. They play out at Benedictine College. That's a good college, right? The Benedictine Brothers?
University, right?
Yeah. It's out there in Lisle, Illinois. And they're college kids that play the whole summer, and he gave us a call and said it's a fan-friendly out there, I'm sure it is, it's low key, it's probably only $6 to get in or something, but we didn't we didn't discuss that, but if you get a chance, go out there. I'll send you a schedule, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jack.
Those are some of the best events for families too, to bring the young kids out and see that stuff. And,
it really is. You're not afraid to get lost somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's not real jammed up like Wrigley or Sox Park. But how about our Sox, Jack? Huh?
Yeah, well, so far so good. I know it's a long season.
Well, yes, I know they lost last night, but that's the other thing, Jack. I can't understand why these managers leave a pitcher in for so long, and don't they know that he just doesn't have it that night?
He looked like he was readying himself for the second inning. Remember that? He had a real quick inning, and it was something like when Cooper Killen talked to him, it was something like give yourself like 11 seconds between the pitch, no more.
Yeah.
He picked up the tempo a little bit. He was doing better, but I don't know. You can never tell what they looked like earlier on until they actually get on the mound and in the game's conditions.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. It's but to me, that first inning, he walked 3 guys in a row. I said, whoa, he's way off. And they never really did that. Oh, I know. Then it was 3-0 or 3-1 maybe, and then the next inning the guy hits a home run, and then it was 5-0, I think is what it was. That's when I said, he ain't gonna make it. He's just not.
I thought it was 1-1 at one time. Was that 1 apiece?
Huh?
I know it was 1 apiece after the first or second inning. I thought, but anyway, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I was dozing last night anyway. I was tired. All these wins get so boring.
Yeah. Listen, Jack, I'm going to read something here. Now, don't answer this because I know you know the answer, all right? But
okay.
But as someone's going to listen to this podcast maybe a week from now to say, well, hey, I know who that is, they'll call me or they'll call John, and maybe if they know the answer, I'll give them a T-shirt, okay? Now here, but you're going to know this right away. But I won't read the whole thing because it's pretty long here. But anyway, Blank was born in Voss, Norway, in 1888, and moved with his family to Chicago in 1893. His father was a carriage maker. He grew up in Chicago's Logan Square neighborhood. That I didn't know, where he learned to play football. He eventually joined a local team, the Logan Square Tigers. How do you like that? Where he played end. He was later attended Northwest Division High School and played on the school's football team and ran track. I didn't know that. After graduation, Blank went to work for the Chicago Post Office. For the next 4 years, he saved enough money to enroll at the your favorite University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay. For the next 4 years, Blank worked as a lab assistant to Julius Nowland, the noted polymer chemist, and assisted Harper in coaching the Notre Dame varsity. In 1918, Blank succeeded a retiring Harper and quickly began to build a small Catholic campus into a football powerhouse. Get this, Jack, during the next 13th season, Blank and Notre Dame won 105 games and only lost 12. With a stellar cast of stars such as the Gipper, the Four Horsemen, and a total of 28 All-Americans. Wow. Notre Dame had undefeated seasons in 1919, 1920, 1924, 29, and 1930. Wow. How do you like that? I didn't know this either, Jack. In the late 1920s, the Studebaker Corporation released a new car called Blank.
Yeah, that's for him, huh?
Right.
Studebaker, they were right there in South Bend.
Oh, is that right?
There's a Studebaker Museum there right now. So.
Oh, yeah? Is there? And here's a tragic thing, and I wonder how old he was. The celebrated coach was killed in a plane crash on March 31st, 1931, near Emporia, Kansas. It probably was a little Piper Cub or something, you know, when the crash, you know. He probably was only, well, he's probably only in his 50s or something.
Well, born in 1888 to 1888, that's 12. He was like 43, according to that.
Yeah, that's right.
Not even, was he?
Yeah, that's about all. A young guy like that. But if anyone listening, in a couple of days, this will air. It takes a while to the guys to edit it and Johnny to edit it and all that. And then it'll come on. If someone knows who Jack and I were talking about, give me a call again at 630-530-7061. Or at Johnny's number, 708-453-5114, and we'll get in touch with you. All right, Jack, now wait, before you go, I got a little survey, Jack. And
you
don't mind you don't mind.
They won the regional in baseball, IHSA regional.
Oh, they did?
So did the volleyball, so I guess they're still going now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they won the regional, huh? Well, they probably got a couple more games to go before they get to the finals.
And so did the volleyball team. They did the same thing. So.
Well, I'll be darned. You know who's famous in volleyball, girls volleyball, and I wonder where they are, and I wonder who she was, Jack. Mother McCauley.
Who was Mother McCauley?
Yeah.
She founded that Mercy Order.
Okay.
Mercy Nuns, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And then
they're good in that, always, yeah.
The high school is Mother McCauley, right? Is it all girls?
Sure is. My younger one went there.
Yeah, we're on the 55th. Where is it at?
Well, like the 99th and just east of Pulaski a little bit. There's Rice is there.
Okay.
Zabs is over there.
Oh, all right. Boy, they were always good in volleyball.
Yeah, they're the largest all-girls school in the country, I think.
In the country? Wow.
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, gee, good for Mother McCauley. We'll have to get them on the air one of these days, you know. All right, Jack, here, take this survey for me. All I need is a yes, a no, or a somewhat. All right?
Yeah.
Do you like when I talk about the Cubs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like when I talk about the Sox?
Yes.
All right. The Bears?
Yes.
Blackhawks?
Yes.
Okay. The Bulls?
Yes.
College football?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. College basketball?
And somewhat.
All right, that's a somewhat. Gee, that's strange. Okay. High school sports?
Yes.
Okay. Bowling?
Yeah. So that's something everybody can do, right?
Yeah, it's a little. That's right.
Unless you have bad knees like I do.
Yeah, and you know our Donna Sports team won the championship this year. You know.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, didn't I tell you that?
No, I missed it somehow.
Yeah, we went out of 17 teams. There was a lot of good bowlers in there too. We took the championship. Boy, that was exciting.
Now in a football team, when they finish up, they tear down the goalposts, right?
Yeah.
Did you tear down one of the automatic wrappers or something? What do you do?
What do you do? Yeah, when you no, let's see. What did we do? We just hugged each other and
bent the elbows a little more, huh?
Yeah, held up a bowling pin.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, bowling is yes. How about golf?
Yeah, people want to get it started in that. So
all right.
Yes, I am.
How about auto racing?
Yeah, because it belongs there. It's a very popular. It's an American thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess maybe they claim it's the most attended sport of. Could that be right? I guess
a lot of that racing came out of the old Ridge Runners and everybody out trying to outrun the law with their moonshine. It did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. Here come the revenuers, right?
Yeah, the revenuers are after them.
Yeah, it's quite a spectacle now. They're although on TV I can't watch it so long. They just goes round and round and round. But some guys are dedicated. My brother-in-law, he'll watch that thing for 3-4 hours,
Oh, sure.
And but I can't watch it that long. I said, gee, they're just going around in a circle. But I suppose if you're into the sport, the nuances of it, Jack. How much fuel is left and the strategy involved. And
I'd like to go maybe to the Indy once to see what it was like down there. Something like that, just like. Attend Kentucky Derby, things like that.
Yeah, did you do that? Did you say?
No, I never have. No.
Yeah, I did that once, Jack. Everybody should. I would say to go to the Indy 500 just once. I mean, just to feel the roar of those cars, it's unbelievable. But like I say, it's a long race. You're out there 4 or 5 hours. But you just attend it to see the mass of people. That would be great. What was the other one you said?
Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah, you're right. That I would like to go to too.
Yeah,
someday.
Dress up like Rhett Butler and sip mint juleps while you're
use your influence and give me some tickets, will you?
Oh, you're in deep trouble.
All right, Jack. Thanks a lot for the call. You have a good day. Have a good day, Jack.
Talk to you later.
All right, take care. Big Jack Red Ryan, ex-wrestler, wonderful guy. All right, Johnny, we'll take a fast break, and we'll wrap it up. Hi, everybody. This is Don Figueroa of Don Sports, talking about Wayne Houses O'Brien. For all your real estate needs, call Wayne Houses O'Brien. Yes, the H stands for houses. At 630-235-5880. Or visit his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com. That's right. He's a pilot. He'll take a picture of your home from the sky. Whether you're buying or selling, call Wayne at 630-235-5880. He has residential, commercial, and investment properties. He is honest, hardworking, and friendly. Those are all the traits you want in a realtor. He loves hockey and he loves to fly. Again, call Wayne Houses O'Brien at 630-235-5880 or visit him on his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com. Hi, everybody. I'm here with Ralph Venturini from Ozzy's, the world's best subs, at Wolf and Grand in Melrose Park. Hi, Ralph. Ralph, tell the folks a little bit about the history of Ozzy's.
Well, I'll tell you what. It started in 1971. It was a little grocery store, and my father decided that it came up for sale, and he decided that he would take advantage and go ahead and buy this little business and take a whirl at it. Mm-hmm. And it was just a tiny little 800 square foot space, and him and my mom ran it, and they learned it. And
all right, give me the ingredients of your great Italian subs.
Well, I'll tell you, the Italian has 3 kinds of meat. We put provolone cheese on it, Italian dressing, lettuce and tomatoes, and if you like, you can add pickles, onions, and peppers, and let me tell you, this sandwich is excellent.
Come on, folks, get out to Ozzy's at Wolf and Grand. Open 24 hours. Give them a call at 847-455-0845. I'd like you to go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Well, okay, a great show today. Thank you. You guys make it a great show, I'll tell you that. I want to thank my callers, Bob and Joanne Williams, all right? Joanne answered that trivia question. Ron Santo will get her a free T-shirt. Big Jack Ryan gave us a call, and Jeff Carnell from Raymond James is Regional Vice President of Raymond James, title sponsors of the Hounds, Wayne H. O'Brien and Jeff Walsma. And I think that was it, right, Jack? Okay, hey, you guys, thanks an awful lot for listening. Don't forget, get to tell your friends about Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network, www.windycityhometown.com. You can listen to Ridgewood High School, too. Kevin is the manager there. Boy, they do a terrific job. WRHS, Jack FM 89.7, and Smooth FM WRWY 88.1. Call in, 708-453-5114, Ridgewood High School, a great school. All right, folks, thanks an awful lot. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye now.